Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. This time we're going to look at my April favourites. And this is going to be a monthly series of my Magnificent 7. So I choose 7 polishes that I've worn in that particular month that I really enjoyed wearing. Now this took quite a bit of time actually, because I didn't just randomly pull 7 polishes off the shelf. I went back and had a look at my Instagram pictures. I'm a real geek, I also have a nail diary, so I make a note of how each polish applied, what I thought of the formula, how it wore. So I went back and looked at what I really did enjoy this month. Now, as you know, I've discovered and been really impressed by this new indie brand, Polish Me Royalty, and not surprisingly, 4 of these amazing polishes have managed to make it into the Magnificent 7. So let's have a look at those first. I'm not going to swatch these because you've seen them already, but I'm just going to go through them one by one. This is Evil Regal, and it looks black there in the camera. It's going to be really difficult for you to see any of the beautiful jellyish deep purple colour. I've got moisturiser on my hands, so I can't even open the bottle. Hang on. Yeah, just managed it there. So let's see if we can see. It's gorgeous. And it's practically one coat. And actually, the thing that I really like about this polish is, I'll just explain what I've got on my nails. On my left hand, not a great clean-up job there, but this is Essie Go Ginza. And I wore this in place of the May Butter London polish, Petal, because it was just completely unworkable even with thinner. And this was kind of the nearest colour that I could get to Petal. So I changed it up and used the trusty Go Ginza from Essie. On my right hand, I've been practising a little bit with stamping. I'm not great at stamping, and Annika from Nails by a Newbie sent me this great stamping plate, which seemed to work on 2 fingers, couldn't quite get it to work on the other 2, so I've put Evil Regal on these 2 with some loose glitters that Sarah from Polish Me Royalty sent me. Again, the cuticles are a bit of a mess and the clean-up's a bit of a mess, but this pattern here was stamped with Evil Regal, so for people who stamp, it's also a great stamping polish. So yeah, that's Evil Regal, definitely number 1 of my Magnificent 7. This polish here was really unusual, and I think you can see, let's see if I can do a close-up here. Yes, there's so much going on in this polish. There's loads of glitters, holographic glitters, tiny little holographic dots, and it's a kind of bronzy, antique gold. It looks absolutely gorgeous on the nails. On the first coat you think it's a bit sheer, and I actually took a photograph of this as one coat as a like alternative French manicure, with a kind of cream coloured tip. But in 3 coats this is incredible, and I just couldn't stop staring at it. It really did feel as though I was kind of jewel encrusted nails. It was absolutely gorgeous, and I'm not usually a gold fan, but this definitely won me over. I'll have pictures of everything at the end of the video, so hopefully you'll be able to see, if I can manage the editing, you can see what this looked like on the nail. Gorgeous. The next Polish Me Royalty, which is a favourite this month, is this amazing black holographic, linear holographic. It went on amazingly well, and a lot of black holographics that are badged as black holographics, when you actually get them on the nail, they're more of a dark grey or a charcoal grey. They kind of dry down that way because of the spectroflare particles, the holographic particles. So it's really difficult to get a black. It's a bit of an elusive thing in terms of nail polish to get a really true black holographic, linear holographic. And this is great, it's exceptional. So this is her first go as well. So she's done a great job here with the linear holographics. Yeah, I actually, there was another linear holographic Revenge, which is a purple one, which I didn't want to take off my nails, but in terms, and I struggled to sort of, which one's going to be in the favourites, but I decided Night Wish just because it is black, it is a black holographic. So that's Night Wish. Sorry, the other two are, the gold one is Choco Pops, and it's chocolate scented. And obviously this one here is Evil Regal. The last Polish Me royalty is Snooty Tooty. No, that's a soap that I make. Tutti Frutti. And I looked at this and thought, oh, this is going to be a bit kind of pearlescent sheen. It looks a bit like something my mum might wear in the 70s, 80s. I wasn't too sure, but I do like purple and I do like lilac. When I got it on the nails, it was a completely different story. It was just so bright, and it had this kind of, the finish had this sort of ethereal look to it, so it looked a bit kind of like otherworldly. It was absolutely gorgeous. I had an accent nail as well with Ziggy's Stardust, and the two just look great together. So yeah, this really jumped out as a surprise for me because I didn't think I was going to like it, and I absolutely loved it. So again, you'll see a picture of this at the end. So that's the fourth Polish Me royalty. Another favourite is an old favourite really. This is Illamasqua Harem. And I've had this for a few years. It's probably down to about here in the bottle. I wear it every spring and summer. It's just an absolutely gorgeous pink. But there's an undertone of lilac. It's a real blue-toned pink. And it's just really bright on the nails. I absolutely love this colour. So that's Illamasqua Harem. Next polish was sent to me by Annika from Nails by a Newbie. And this is an amazing Revlon Brilliant Strength. And this is in the colour Mesmerise. So you'll have seen all these polishes before, or most of them. And you'll know that I've got several colours that are similar to this, but this just had a slightly different undertone, almost like a muted grey undertone, and it applied brilliantly. So as soon as I got this on the nails, I knew that this would be in the favourites for the month. So yeah, Revlon Mesmerise. The final one of the 7 is a China Glaze polish. I've heard of this before. It's Refreshment, and this is a very pale white grey mint colour, and it's just exactly right up my street. I love these types of colours in the spring. This came from a China Glaze set that I got from TK Maxx earlier in the month, and it was $14.99 for 5 in a set, which is a really great price for China Glaze. Yeah, so that's Refreshment. And out of the 7, I would say, just because it's so unusual and it surprised me, that this would be my polish of the month for April. So this is Polish Me Royalty, and this is Tutti Frutti. Okay, I'll see you next month. Bye.